I'm Brittany Lewis with Forbes Breaking News. At today's Senate Judiciary Committee hearing, Senator Ted Cruz confronted Assistant Attorney General Kenneth Polite over the failure to prosecute those protesting directly outside of Supreme Court justices' homes. While the hearing was about threats to election workers, Cruz focused on the Department of Justice's refusal to prosecute these protesters congregating outside justices' homes, despite a law stating that it is illegal to do so. Demonstrators have rallied outside of the homes of Republican-appointed justices since the leaking of the Dobbs decision, which preceded the eventual overturning of Roe v. Wade. Conservatives and many others have been upset by the protests of the right-wing justices, some of which has been coordinated by left-leaning groups like Ruth sent us. Recently, a man was arrested for allegedly plotting to kill Justice Brett Kavanaugh, who was also protested while out to dinner and had to exit through the restaurant kitchen.
Different question.
Yes, Senator.
Simultaneously, while violent terrorists are threatening pregnancy centers, we also have had protesters at the homes of Supreme Court justices night after night after night. Now, I believe protesting at someone's home, where your spouse sleeps, where your children sleep, is inherently threatening. It is designed to be threatening. And we know the violent rhetoric with the encouragement of Democratic members of Congress resulted in at least one deranged individual traveling from California to Maryland to attempt to murder Justice Kavanaugh. Now, as it so happens, Congress has addressed this issue. It's passed 18 U.S.C. Section 1507, making it a crime to protest at the home of a Supreme Court justice while a case is pending. Night after night after night, these protesters committed federal crimes on national television. Why has the Department of Justice refused to enforce 18 U.S.C. Section 1507?
Senator, very recently, the U.S. Attorney's Office in Maryland, in fact, has prosecuted a defendant for unlawful conduct in front of the home of one of our Supreme Court justices.
So one person?
To date, there has been one prosecution.
And what about the hundreds of others? All of whom have violated the law. On the face of it, it's not complicated. The law is very clear. Why does the Department of Justice pick and choose which laws to enforce, which criminal laws to enforce, and why does it seem to exactly follow the pattern of the partisan preferences of the Biden White House?
Again, Senator, politics should play and does not play any role in our prosecutorial decisions. What I will also add is that our Attorney General has increased the U.S. Marshal Service's resources that are brought to bear to protect our Supreme Court
under Section 1507. Why have there not been any others?
Senator,
does the department believe the law is unconstitutional? And if not, why are you refusing to enforce it?
Respectfully, Senator, I disagree that we've chosen not to enforce it. Again, there's been one prosecution of a defendant.
Out of hundreds. What about the rest of the hundreds?
Senator, again, I cannot comment on the current status of potential investigations in this area.
Final question, was the one prosecution you referenced a 1507 prosecution, or was it something else?
I don't believe it was under that statute.
So you haven't brought a single one?
Again, I believe the conduct itself was the focus of the prosecution that you're raising.
I think you need to follow the law.
There are no further senators seeking questions.